Are you doing a reveal for me?
You wanna help me get it out? I sadly just dropped you guys. Are you guys still working? Hello? Are you there? So, I'm excited.
Hello chicken nuggets. Welcome to my channel. Please don't send any hate to anyone in this video. This video is made for entertainment purposes. So sit back, grab some orange chicken and enjoy the show. In today's video we're racing to lung problems, discrimination in healthcare, smoothie, recipe.
So today is day 5 of no takeout, and I am being a successful queen. I am still fasting. I didn't upload yesterday. I'm not doing like daily uploads, but like I still want to give you guys as many updates as possible. So as you guys remember last year, like I went through this whole lung thing where I got so many different diagnoses. Is that a word? Who knows? These are the ones I got. Cancer was thrown around a lot by professionals. That wasn't a diagnosis, but it was thrown around, so that freaked me out, obviously, because I've had cancer before. Collapsed lung. Then it was an impartial collapsed lung. Blood clot, or several blood clots. Fluid on my lung. Fluid on the outside of my lung. And pneumonia. So all of those things can't be happening at once. I mean, who knows? They could be. But they were all, like, diagnosed and then undiagnosed multiple times.
Girls, do you remember that from last year? She was being so confusing telling the stories and then got annoyed when we couldn't follow along.
And I remember taking a set of antibiotics. My lung was better for months, for a hot minute. So obviously putting two and two together, I and my doctor was like, okay, so since your lung got better, like completely better with antibiotics, then I'm gonna go ahead and assume it was pneumonia. So that is what we assumed. But it started happening again a couple months ago. So obviously my doctor assumed again, okay, well, I guess you have pneumonia again. I got put on antibiotics and I noticed that the antibiotics helped a little bit, but it didn't go away. The last like week or so, I say it's starting to get like bad again. And I woke up today and my lung hurt really bad. So I don't want any like doctors in the comments. I'm not even gonna read it, to be honest. I don't read the comments. It's just too much for me. I don't want like any advice. I don't want anything like that. I'm just kind of sharing my experience because this is like something pretty hardcore that's going on. And I'm like,
I get not reading the comments for your mentals, but what's the point in posting at all if you're not actively participating in your own community? Like what is Amberlynn's purpose posting videos if not just for money? She clearly doesn't care for her audience.
With anxiety, but my symptoms are like I'm a little bit more out of breath than usual. When I breathe in, it hurts, but like my lung hurts. It's like a sharp pain, and also it feels like it rattles. It's hard to find like a descriptive word for that. It's just really hard to explain. And for like a minute there, it was like it only hurt when I was breathing in deep, and now I notice that I'm not needing to breathe in deep for me to feel the discomfort and slight pain. So unfortunately today's Sunday and I don't want to go to the ER. I don't feel like this is really an emergency because this is something that I've been dealing with for so long. So tomorrow I have a few important calls to make. I want to call about my records because as you guys know, I recently got a chest x-ray done. So that was for weight loss surgery, and I know that I'm pretty sure you can see my lungs in there, so I'm definitely curious like what's going on. So I'm gonna call and get my results for that. And then I'm gonna call like a lung specialist. I know there's a word for it. It starts with a P. I'm not gonna like mispronounce or anything, so I'm not gonna go there. I've never been to like an actual lung specialist, but I think it's time. So I'm simply gonna call them to see if I need to be referred. Some specialists you need to be referred, others you don't. So if I need to be referred, I'm obviously going to talk to my primary care doctor, who I've had for over a year now, and I love them so much. Like they truly listen to me. And so if I need obviously a reference, I'm going to make that appointment with my doctor. So tomorrow I do have some important phone calls to make because I do want to like I want just like a final answer. To not know what's wrong with me is very worrisome, obviously, and I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. Like you need your lungs. Lungs are important, and it's not something that's like out of sight, out of mind, because unfortunately I am constantly breathing. Like every second you take a breath, you know?
I'm sad for her going through this. It can't be easy though. Stress she has her body under being 500 plus lbs. She is also getting older and her body is changing. And with her being overweight, I can't imagine. It is easy to be her in terms of health. Unfortunately, I do feel like a lot of this is on her.
So it's like something that I'm constantly having to be reminded of, and I have a lot of health anxiety. I used to have really bad like hypochondria, and it sucks because once having that like in the past, it like the whole thing was like my cancer when I was diagnosed with that. Like my symptoms prior to, I had to keep fighting with myself where I was like, am I just having health anxiety or is it just hypochondria? Like, so I kind of feel like this is like in the same ballpark where I'm sitting here like, am I going to be taken seriously? And when am I going to be taken seriously? It's just hard because there is also a lot of like discriminatory stuff with like morbidly obese people, especially like super morbidly obese people. And I've seen it firsthand as someone who once was in the low 300s. I got treated so much better. And now someone who is in the 500s, I feel like I just don't get taken seriously. And I know a lot of people experience that. And even Dr. Now from 600 Pound Life admits that there is discrimination in healthcare for people who are my size. But
I do hear what she's saying, however, she confuses things. Example being when she fell, hurt her ankle, and was out 5 actions for weeks, she said. Skinny people fall too. Yeah, Amber, but they're not crippled for weeks because of it. I'm sure discrimination is real, but she's not the best person to talk about it with her attitude. She thinks she's skinnier than she is, and her obesity doesn't affect her at all because skinny people experience what she does.
But I do feel like, you know, when you go to the hospital and stuff, I don't get taken as seriously. But that is just based on experience. It's not really an opinion. It is a fact, and that is just based on my experience. So just like,
does experience make something a fact? How we experience something doesn't change the facts of it. Am I the crazy one here, Lamau? We don't experience a globe earth, but the earth is still a globe. Then again, she probably believes in flat earth.
guys, I am about to eat, so I wanted to share with you what I'm eating. So majority of this does have mustard and cottage cheese, just saying. So this is my plate. It is healthy, low calorie, colorful, and super satisfying. Closet clean out time. Let's keep myself distracted.
Nope, bye. I don't care for this segment. I've already cut out so much of this video because she's been boring me a lot recently.
Okay guys, let's do some P.O. Box. If you guys want to send me anything, here is my P.O. Box. I just request please do not send me any food. So I don't want to show what I just got, but
what is the point? I don't care about this either.
so I am super excited to announce that my tarot cards did come in the mail today. I'm gonna open them off of camera, learn a little bit, read a little bit about it, because there is a book in here. I just wanted to show you that I finally got them. Oh my god, I'm so excited to get into this. So I haven't like opened the cards yet, but I wanted to read some of the book first. In the first paragraph, if you have this guidebook in your hands, you're answering a call to connect with your intuitive wisdom. It's time to explore, find, and reconnect with a divinatory art that resonates with you. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna give some of this a read. Even Feline's excited to see the cards, so that makes me happy. So update on my tarot. My first one I ever did, like first beforehand, I wanted to look at each card, kind of connect with them and stuff. But the first reading I decided to do was a past, present, and future. So I pulled a card for each one, and the present and future like definitely clicked with me. I felt something with that. The past one didn't. So yeah, I feel like that was a satisfying situation type deal. I enjoyed it, but I hope that my next reading I kind of feel more connected with the cards more. I mean, 2 out of 3 cards, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, 10 out of 10, recommend.
Last time she said she didn't believe if it wasn't a good reading, so I bet the past reading was something she herself didn't agree with, which isn't what tarot is supposed to be.
I sadly just dropped you guys. Are you guys still working? Hello? Are you there? It's not the time, folks. Me and this weather, we don't connect. We are not friends. We are enemies. It is only getting worse out there, and it's supposed to be like this for the next 2.5 hours. Oh god, I hate it. Lightning like that, like I used to live in Oklahoma. I haven't seen lightning like that since I lived there. So I have a security camera, obviously. I have a couple of them. And so I get like alerts on my phone, and someone nearby just said, is there weather sirens? Oh god. I mean, I haven't heard any. Oh my god, I'm like really scared. I hope everyone's safe and okay. I don't know, I just like, yeah, I'm having anxiety. I'm gonna go. Okay, so there is active tornado sirens outside. It sounds like a fucking ice cream truck. Just like, excuse me, one of the scariest situations you can be in, and it sounds like a freaking ice cream truck like outside. Okay, I'm gonna get the animals and we're gonna sit in my closet. Update, we got no tornado. I was being dramatic as usual for nothing, but I just get really scared with that type of weather. But I just wanted to give an update that we are a-okay. So
in my country, we don't get extreme weather, so I can't imagine how scary it must be to experience a tornado warning.
people were asking how many hours am I sleeping during my fast, and I just want to use an example of the other night where I started my fast at 12:34 a.m. and I stopped my fast at 5:22 p.m. I fell asleep at 4 and I woke up at 11. So as you can see here, I counted how many hours. 4 So I fasted for 16 hours and 48 minutes. I slept for 7. So I was awake for 9 of the fasting hours. 3.5 of that was before I went to bed, and 6.5 of it was after I woke up. So a lot of people were asking about that, so I just wanted to clarify for y'all. So my battery is about to die on my camera, so I do want to end this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one.
What do you think? Nuggets. I think she's given up on weight loss surgery. We haven't heard about it in days. She hasn't talked about therapy. We're back with these pointless segments. I don't know, girls. Well, that's the end of the video, Nuggets. I've been watching Amber a long time and only want what's best for her, whether she's trolling or not. She has entertained me for years, so let's keep it civil, Lamau. Much love.